everybody, it's Mrs. Harris. We're ready to start our next project. We're only going to need a pencil for this project. Our I can statement for this project is, I can create the illusion of depth within my paper using shading, overlapping, and placement, with size, of course, of the objects on my paper. It's that wonderful time of year, autumn, when the trees change color because they're getting less sunlight. The interesting fact is the colors are warm that we see everywhere. Although the air is cool, one of my favorite places to go is the pumpkin patches, all those different pumpkins. That's what we're going to be drawing today, pumpkins in the patch. When we begin drawing our pumpkin, I always want you to look for simple shapes. You can see how this starts out as a circle and they begin to change it. This one also starts out as a circle, but I want you to notice the angle that we're looking at it from. This is a little bit different. We're using kind of an oval shape and we're repeating it over and over again, similar to this one. Once you've decided your angle or your viewpoint that you're going to be drawing from, maybe it'll be profile, maybe it'll be from above, you're going to create a line drawing. Notice that the stem is kind of like a triangle shape. A line drawing is very flat until we add shading. Here's an example with these boxes. The next example is some cobblestones. In the lower right, there's nothing, there's no shading, but you can feel the stones in the upper left like you could touch them. Things we need to think about. Where's our light source coming from? It needs to be consistent throughout our image. We've got different parts and pieces, highlights, shadows, casting shadows, and don't forget your light source. All right, friends, let's begin. I'm starting with a simple circle for my pumpkin. I'm going to draw really light because I know I'm going to need to erase a lot of this. I'm sketching, I'm taking my time. Yes, the video has been sped up, but do not try to do this quickly. I'm going to be drawing a smaller pumpkin in the background. I want it to overlap so it creates that illusion of depth. Remember, I'm drawing this pumpkin behind my larger pumpkin. So I want you to believe it's further away, so I'm going to move it up on the picture plane. It's not going to be even with the pumpkin that's larger. It's going to be higher up. Notice that the big pumpkin is not on the bottom edge of the paper. It's off the edge of the paper. Remember, size is important. When things are further away, they're going to be smaller. Once you've got your pumpkins laid out, it's time to start shading them. When you're adding the shading, this is where you're going to make it look three-dimensional. You can use a tissue to smear, you can use your fingertip, you might even want to use that piece of paper on your hand so you don't smudge the whole image. Take your time. Don't forget to add a shadow. Shadows are really important. That's what's going to ground it. If you don't have a horizon line, you're definitely going to need a shadow. We're going to take an orange pumpkin and take it into the value scale. We're going to turn it black and white. Lots of values, not one or two. Try to get at least 4 or 5 in there.